Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum
I'm ready.
everyone. I hope you all are doing well. I'm Sumera Wali from Rehan School Artificial Intelligence Teacher Training Institute Level 1. Welcome to all of you in another inspiring session. Today I am joined by Maya for discussing a very important topic with you. So, in today's fast paced digital world, staying focused has become one of the most valuable skills we can develop. Viewers, we are discussing how to improve focus and concentration. So, let's explore the practical strategies that can help us to stay focused, productive, and achieve our goals more effectively. Without delay, let's start the session and welcome my guest in my studio. Welcome to the studio, Maya. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing fantastic, and I'm honestly thrilled to be here. I think you hit the nail on the head. Focus is basically a superpower these days. I can't wait to dive into this with you.
Maya, first of all, I would like to know from you why are focus and concentration important for success in the life? I do believe that focus is one of the keys to achieving our goals. So, what is your opinion about that?
I completely agree. Focus is the bridge between having a great idea and actually making it happen. Think of it like a magnifying glass. If you hold it steady, you can concentrate all that energy into one spot and actually start a fire. But if you're constantly shifting around, you're just waving a piece of glass in the air. Without focus, we're just busy, not necessarily productive. It's what allows us to go deep into a subject and find those aha moments that you just can't get when you're multitasking.
You are absolutely right, Maya. So, tell me that what are the biggest reasons people lose focus in their today digital world?
Oh, where do I even start? The biggest culprit has to be the constant noise. We've basically built a world designed to steal our attention. Between the endless scroll of social media, the ping of every single notification, and the pressure to be available 24/7, our brains are being trained to crave a new stimulus every few seconds. It's like we've traded our depth for breadth. We're skimming through everything, but really absorbing nothing. Plus, there's that mental clutter, the open tabs in our minds where we're worrying about 10 different things while trying to do one. It's exhausting, right?
That is an excellent point, Maya. That identifying distraction is the first step towards improving concentration. So, my next question to you is that how can we train our brain to stay focused for longer periods? Like any skill,
I like
focus
to
improves with regular practice. So, what is your opinion about that?
I like to think of it as a muscle. You wouldn't walk into a gym and try to bench press 300 pounds on day one, right? You'd probably hurt yourself. Focus is the same way. You have to start with small, manageable weights. One of the best ways to train is by using something like the Pomodoro technique. Just committing to 25 minutes of deep work and then giving yourself a real break. It teaches your brain that there's a finish line, which makes the effort feel less daunting. Another thing is practicing monotasking. I know it sounds boring, but actually doing one thing at a time, even something as simple as eating a meal without looking at a phone, rewires your brain to be okay with a slower pace. It's all about those small wins that build up over time.
You are absolutely right, Maya. Okay, what do you think? Is there any connection between nutrition, exercise, and sleep? I want to know that are these three factors affect our concentration or not? Because I do believe that a healthy lifestyle supports a focused mind. So, what is your opinion about that?
You're spot on. It's impossible to separate the mind from the body. If the engine isn't getting the right fuel or the right amount of rest, it's going to sputter no matter how hard you try to push it. Sleep is probably the big one. When you're sleep deprived, your brain basically operates in a fog and your ability to ignore distractions just evaporates. Then you've got nutrition. If you're riding a sugar crash from a bad snack, your focus is going to dive right along with your energy levels. And exercise, that's like a reset button for your brain. Gets the blood flowing and clears out the mental cobwebs. It's basically the foundation. You can have all the productivity hacks in the world, but if you're exhausted and running on empty, they're not going to do much. Do you find that one of those three is harder to keep in check than the others?
You are absolutely right, Maya. Small habits can create big results over time. So, what do you think? What daily habits can help to improve focus and productivity?
I'm a big believer in the start small philosophy. One of the most powerful habits is planning your day the night before. When you wake up already knowing your top three priorities, you don't waste your best mental energy just trying to decide what to do. You just hit the ground running. I also love the idea of a digital sunset, putting the screens away an hour before bed. It stops that last minute dopamine hit from social media and lets your brain actually wind down, which sets you up for a way more focused morning. And honestly, just learning to say no is a habit in itself. We often lose focus because we've overcommitted. Protecting your time is the only way to protect your attention. Do you have a morning routine that helps you get in the zone, or are you more of a dive right in kind of person?
I completely agree with you, Maya. Viewers, a distraction-free environment makes the learning more effective. So, Maya, what do you think? How can students avoid distraction while they are studying? Because the distraction make the mind very unuseful. Like it has no power for a good study. So, can you tell me, please, that how students can avoid distractions?
You're so right. Distraction is basically the enemy of deep learning. For students, the first thing is to treat their phone like it's in another zip code. Putting it in a different room isn't just a suggestion, it's a necessity because even having it face down on the desk takes up mental bandwidth. I also suggest creating a study sanctuary, a specific spot that's only for work. Eventually, your brain associates that physical space with focus. So the moment you sit down, you're already in the zone. And for those who struggle with a racing mind, I love the brain dump method. Before starting, spend 2 minutes writing down everything you're worried about or need to remember. Once it's on paper, your brain feels it's saved and can stop looping those thoughts, leaving more room for the actual studying. Do you think most students today struggle more with the digital distractions or the internal ones like stress and anxiety?
All right, Maya. Maya, what is the role of time management? Do you think that time management play any role in improving the focus and the concentration or not? Because managing time wisely help us to stay on track. What do you think about it?
It's everything. Time management isn't just about schedules or calendars, it's about managing your energy. When you don't have a plan for your time, you're basically leaving your focus up to chance, and chance usually leads to a rabbit hole of random videos or endless emails. By setting boundaries, like giving yourself a specific window to complete a task, you create a sense of urgency that actually helps the brain lock in. It's the difference between saying, I'll work on this today and I'm doing this from 9 o'clock to 10:30. That structure removes the decision fatigue and lets you just execute. Basically, if you control your time, you control your attention. If you don't, someone else or some app will do it for you.
That's a great point, Maya. Thank you for sharing this. Maya, what do you think? Can mindfulness and meditation improve the focus and concentration? Because I do believe that a calm mind leads to a better concentration and focus. What is your opinion about that?
I'm 100% with you on that. Mindfulness is basically like a gym workout for your attention. Most of the time, our minds are like monkeys swinging from branch to branch, thinking about what happened yesterday or worrying about tomorrow. Meditation doesn't stop those thoughts from happening, it just teaches you how to notice when your mind has wandered and gently bring it back to the present. That act of bringing it back is where the real magic happens. It's exactly like that focus muscle we talked about. The more you practice noticing the distraction and returning to the task, the easier it becomes to do that in real life when you're studying or working.
Okay, that is a great
It
point,
trans
Maya. Maya, finally, I want to wrap the show and want to know one more thing from you that how can technology be used to improve focus instead of being a distraction?
It's all about the intention behind the tool. Technology gets a bad rap because it's so good at distracting us, but it can also be our best ally if we use it right. There are amazing apps for blocking distracting sites, noise canceling headphones that create an instant bubble of focus, or even simple timers that keep us accountable. The trick is to move from being a passive consumer of technology to an active manager of it. Instead of letting the app control you, you set the rules for how the app serves you. It's the difference between being the driver and being the passenger.
Thank you so much, Maya, for joining us today and share your valuable insights on improving focus and concentration.
It was absolutely my pleasure. Thank you for having me on the show. I had a great time diving into this with you.
Okay, thank you, Maya. Thank you, all the viewers who are joining us today in our show. Remember that success is not just about working hard, it's also about working with focus and purpose. So, viewers, develop a healthy habits, manage your time wisely, and never let distractions stand in the way of your dreams. So, that's all about today's session. See you in the next session soon. Till then, take very good care of yourself and be healthy and keep learning. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. That was such a great session.